keeping our eye on all things financial this morning with the Watchdog on Wall Street, Chris Markowski. Hey, Chris.
Good morning.
All right, we thought we'd do a little round robin here, financial just quiz for you. Just run through as many topics as we can get through. Okay. Lightning round. First of all, we're talking about this new poll that shows that 30 million Americans are underemployed. This coupled with the jobs bill. Go.
Oh, you mean the person with the basic basket weaving degree that is now working in, I don't know, McDonald's? Yeah, it's a sad state of affairs right now. A lot of people that have degrees, advanced degrees, are underemployed. They have to take on temp work, certainly because the economic situation.
Okay, and a lot of people, we just mentioned, a lot of people struggling. So a lot of American consumers are saying, hey, we're going to take a stand. We're going to fight back against companies who maybe are overcharging, and with this whole red tape pledge.
Okay, this is great. Actually, we've talked about this here on the program. I wrote a column years ago. I made up a word. I called it obliviosity. Okay. It's when you go in and you're sitting down and you get some waiter just completely oblivious to the world, does a terrible job. We hold all the power in our society. It's with our checkbook. We decide who we're going to do business with. It's kind of that Howard Beale, I'm mad as hell and I'm not going to take it anymore type of attitude that we need to take on, because that's the only way you're going to force change.
And don't you think a lot of people are realizing, gosh, I should have been doing this all along. I'm saving myself so much money now that I could have been doing years ago?
Absolutely. I mean, it should be every single thing you do. If you go to a restaurant, they serve you bad food and you have bad service, but you keep going, they're not going to change.
And it's on Facebook, by the way. There's a Facebook fan page encouraging people to dedicate an hour each month to this. So are you joining?
Well, I've actually had a thing on my website as well in regards to basically moving your account and teaching people to move their brokerage account from all these big bad banks that are doing a terrible job. So.
Okay. Another thing, Hollywood stocks. You heard about this, right? Offering stocks into your favorite actors and their movies.
Betting on Tinseltown.
Yeah. What do you think?
This is another way of Wall Street with they could have two cockroaches. They could gamble against those racing across the ground. They would go ahead and do that. This is a way. Once again, there's other platforms like this where you can bet on various different elections and whatnot. This is just another way of going about gambling. That's basically legalized gambling. Cantor Fitzgerald, I think, is the company that's bringing this forward. But we'll also, it's kind of interesting what happens is that if some Hollywood guy knows he's putting a bomb out, if he starts betting heavily against the film that he puts out to actually hedge their bets. So it's going to be interesting to watch.
So basically stay away from the Ben Affleck flicks, is what you're saying.
I try.
Okay, speaking of stars, Snoop Dogg getting pounded by the tax man to the tune of 600 grand? What's going on with this?
Well, it's amazing to me. These guys make all this money and they can't pay their taxes. I mean, he's not even the worst offender. And then, what's his name there?
Willie Nelson?
No. Who owes it $20 million a movie there? Nicolas Cage.
Oh, right.
$20 million a movie, and he still can't afford to pay for his homes and his mortgages and what's going on.
Can't afford for an account expert. How you doing this morning, Chris?
Very well.
Little round robin here, lightning round of some top stories. Okay. First of all, a new Gallup poll out this week shows that 30 million Americans, or 20% of the country, currently underemployed. Definitely a tough thing, tough reality for those people. Our answer, though, is a $15 billion jobs bill. Your thoughts?
Well, we still haven't spent the $500 billion left in the original stimulus package, so we got another $15 billion on top of that. What's it going to do? I don't think much. But we also have to deal with the problem of overemployment in the United States, like Snooki and Kim Kardashian and all those other ones that are making way too much money.
Okay.
Well, with so many Americans struggling, a lot of Americans are now fighting back, saying, hey, we're consumers, we have some power. Explain what they're doing. They're actually going to Facebook.
Yeah, you guys actually brought this to my attention yesterday. I didn't realize there's a blog out there actually telling people, kind of take back your finances to some degree. Get angry when you're treated the wrong way. Novel concept. I've been talking about this a while. It's a concept of obliviosity, where you're dealing with somebody that just doesn't care about you or your money. And what you need to do is you need to change who you're doing business with. Everybody's all up in arms about the big banks and being treated terrible. Well, you know what? Move your account. Novel concept. Go to a restaurant, serves you poorly, go to somewhere else. We control all the power in our society, the capitalistic system, with our dollars and our wallet. Use it.
And there's so many people that just become so complacent. I think the online banking has helped us, because you just click to pay your bill every month without looking around going, I could get a better service.
It helps you become very lazy.
Everything from your cell phone on through. I mean, it's your dollars, you earn them. Do business with someone that's going to treat you the right way.
Okay, now a lot of people are betting on Tinseltown.
Yeah, Hollywood Stock Exchange, where you can go on and buy shares of movies or actors, and then you rise and fall with their success. What do you think?
I'm short in anything with Paris Hilton or Ben Affleck. Short. Sell, Mortimer, sell. hell? No, yeah, it's actually been around for a while, but there was no real dollars involved. This kind of explains to people what derivatives are. It's basically creating assets out of thin air, and it's going to be legal. Cantor Fitzgerald is setting up a Hollywood exchange where you'll be able to invest in whether or not a movie is going to succeed or not. It's kind of interesting because you talk about insider trading and whatnot. So what if some insider knows this movie's a bomb, it's going to stink, and they start shorting it and they can make money on it?
Wow. And finally, real quick, just a second left for Snoop Dogg. $600,000 owed to the IRS. What up?
I don't know what he's smoking, but we all know what he's smoking. So many of these Hollywood people, get yourself an account, please. Pay your taxes. You guys make enough money. I don't feel sorry.
And they're going to keep barking at him.
Yeah, what Tim Geithner won. That won that TurboTax.
Thank you so much, Chris.